And welcome back to 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, spoiler commentary, playthrough, and analysis. I am Hemborg Chariot, probably one of the biggest fans of this game on the planet at this point, and I'm here with my best friend Mirth Mauser.
Hello, hello, hello. Well, you're definitely the biggest Keitaro Miura fan on the planet if your 2.5 hour commentary is any proof.
Yeah, 2.5 hours of analysis on 20 minutes of chapter is insane, and just genuinely, I will happily call myself the biggest fan of that character on the planet. Do better than me. Like, I want proof that I'm not the biggest at this point.
As for biggest 13 Sentinels fan, you might have to fight Oziak on that one.
Yeah, I've done a lot more videos on the game than he has at this point.
That's true, but he did simp for the game hard, which, I mean, I bought it because of him.
I mean, I bought it because of him as well, but like, he's not simping for the game anymore. He's not constantly pushing people to play it. I am constantly pushing people to play it.
I'm trying to remember if it's him or Senyorj that always retweets when the game goes on discount.
Probably both of them, to be honest, let's be real.
Yeah, fair enough. Still need to get a Switch copy. Anyway, Yuki!
Huh?
We just finished up her prologue. Natsuno has gone missing. She is off on her own and not taking orders from nobody, and she is finding her girl.
Rooftop time.
This is so pretty. Okay. I don't remember this lighting.
I love this lighting because it's very different to a lot of the other scenes in the game. This is very, very blue, which is not a super common color for 13 Sentinels to emphasize.
You see mostly orange, sometimes a bit of green when it comes to city life at night, but this looks like early morning colors.
Which is so nice. Also,
this is beautiful.
Yuki has a really fun story to go through because we're going to meet someone.
What to do?
I'm honestly more interested on how I'll take all of this on a replay.
Me and Nachan used to drink it all the time when we were kids.
Okay, hey C, we've drunk. Hey C, I'm keeping note of all of the drinks and foods. Oh wait, no, we don't have to worry about achievements. Because this is a very legal copy. And even the Switch version doesn't have them. Okay, never mind. Cool.
Also, Yuki, you're wrong with can't go wrong with apple juice. Apple juice is the worst fruit juice.
There you are.
We can't be friends anymore.
I prefer orange juice.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
So, this extremely legitimate Erika Ida, who you will recognize for looking almost identical to Tamao Karabe, Bonnie Gordon voices her, which is wonderful. She does a great voice.
I do like that even on my first playthrough, I could tell that this does not seem like the same Tamao that I briefly saw in the 1940s. She talked nothing like her. Now, I couldn't figure out what was going on. I just could tell that this is not the same character.
Takamiya-san, you are the Holmes. And I am the Watson. Erika Ida, at your service.
Oh no, okay, I have recently been watching BBC Sherlock, so I am currently a little bit traumatized by Sherlock Holmes and John Watson.
He's fallen into the rabbit hole that I was in many years ago.
See, I knew it was going to be a mixed show because I am familiar with writer Stephen Moffat from my years of Doctor Who fandom, but yeah, I'm hate watching this show at this point.
Don't tell me you're at season 4.
Not yet. My next episode is the Reichenbach Fall, aka probably going to be the best episode of the show because Moriarty.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know if I'm going to force myself to watch seasons 3 and 4 because
3 isn't bad. There's parts of 3 I like. Again, the character drama is always at least entertaining, even if the writing is questionable. I don't think I could recommend season 4. I didn't like it, and it says a lot that I was a huge fan of the show, despite it being very questionable in hindsight, and even I hated season 4 at the time. Anyway, back to 13 Sentinels.
yes, sorry.
Please, call me Erica.
Oh no, Erica. Oh god, now I'm getting fucking flashbacks to a different detective story. Hello, Umineko.
I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries.
Erica is a character that you have not met yet, Mirth.
I was gonna say, is there a character named Erica?
I did not get far enough in my playthrough to have Erica show up in the story. Erica shows up starting in episode 5. And she is easily the best character in Umineko, and it's not even close. She is my favorite villain in anything ever.
Better than Beatrice.
How would you like to start?
High praise.
Oh, easily. I don't really like Beatrice all that much. I've really soured on her over time. Erica, though.
Oh.
Erica's fucking great.
I met Aiba while I was trying to find out more about Nachan. Seems she likes me. Follows me around like a damn puppy dog.
I wonder why.
Even my steeliest glare doesn't faze her.
Well, of course your steeliest glare isn't going to phase 426.
It's a simple thing, but even though she's clearly kind of annoyed by Erica here, she's still less hostile to her than she is to pretty much any guy she talks to.
Yup.
Very telling.
Frickin' weirdo.
Are you upset with me?
Just been antsy without my cigarettes.
Right.
So,
I forgot.
what should we do?
He
Conduct
smokes.
interviews? I love mystery novels. I've always wanted to be a detective too.
I'm not playing pretend, you know.
Yes, of course. I am merely your capable assistant. Well, at least I'll try to be.
I love how 426 is trying to find Natsuno as well, so why not help assist?
Which should
It's
we
funny
look
to
into
think
first?
this is a game he's playing essentially. He is literally just playing this up. I guess in hindsight, it's kind of funny to see, like, is he acting how he thinks teenage
Keeping
girls
this place
act,
all
and
to
this
yourself,
is
huh?
the best he can do? Because if so, that's hilarious.
This place is a dump.
The wind feels nice. Been keeping this place all to yourself, huh?
Someone's drying their handkerchief. Wonder which girl this belongs to.
I love the plot twist that this doesn't belong to a girl, this belongs to Nenji.
Oh yeah, and the crumpled paper that was...
This is Amiguchi's. He got a 92? Maybe he's not just a dumb pretty boy after all.
Nah, he's a very intelligent pretty boy.
Then
That's the
again,
first positive-
He did ball this up and leave it on the ground. Yup, still an idiot.
I was gonna say, that's the first positive comment, and nope, never mind.
Also, I love how she'd basically forgotten about Shuamiguchi until realizing the paper was his again, and then he re-enters the mind.
That is interesting.
It's the attention to detail in this game that's just fucking insane.
It's been several days since Minami-san has gone missing. She isn't sick, contrary to what her teacher says. And she didn't run away, contrary to the rumor that's been going around.
She talks
It seems
so
likely she was
odd.
involved in something much more sinister. It seems likely she was involved in something much more sinister.
You know what? How the way she talks reminds me of. Only here, I think it's done way better and intentionally odd. She talks a lot like Kazumi Yoshizawa from Persona 5 Royal. Only here, it's intentionally supposed to sound inhuman and odd.
Lamau. She really does have a surprising amount of parallels with Erika from Umineko, and I can't really talk about them because Umineko spoilers, but yeah.
Look, I'll get Ryujin's working eventually. I think I downloaded it and I was having trouble.
Interviewing. The word has such a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
He's trying so hard.
Yeah, knowing that it's 426, this is just so fun to watch. God, I think I'm gonna really like this story a lot more than I did on my previous playthroughs, because I'm actually thinking about it being him.
Yeah, when I was first playing it, I was just like, who's this girl and why is she acting so weird and kind of annoying? And now I'm like, oh, he's trying way too hard to act like a teenage girl. This is great.
The ones I did the fence on the roof? I wonder whose it is.
You think it's some sort of sign to her lover?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember
Maybe
how
not
to put
in
the
here.
story.
Or not.
How often do you think she checks that daily? Like,
Every
hoping she'll
day.
just be
Multiple times.
Have a minute? I
An
got
hour.
some things to ask you.
What?
Natsuno Minami's still out, huh?
Seems like it.
Did you notice anything strange about her? Before she started taking days off, I mean?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I noticed she was always hurrying to the track room at break. Even during class, she seemed to always be a bit anxious.
The track room, huh?
Well, that's a start. Thank you, Megami.
Was there something else? Was there something else?
She was in the track room even during break. What was Nachan doing? Is there anything else you noticed about Natsuno Minami?
I did see her fervently scribbling something in her notebook, and it didn't seem like it was just notes on the lecture.
Hey, she's got two paths.
Yeah,
Girls'
I remember this.
bathroom or Tokisaka front gate. Which one are they going to go for first? I forget.
Nachan was writing things in this notebook. Things that had nothing to do with her classes. Could it have something to do with her disappearance? Huh? She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Her name, it was Yakushiji. She's pretty dull, actually.
Oh, that's mean.
And true. I'm sorry, Archivist, I know you're going to be watching this.
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you. So,
Yes? Oh, could you be... I mean, the way you're dressed. Are you one of those Sukeban girls?
Oh, hey!
You like hiding a razor in your skirt right
We
now?
learned about that.
Oh
in
my
her-
god, I love how she's fangirling about this. Oh, I missed this. The characterization is so good.
Like, this is cute.
I love how she just fangirls about 1980s stuff. And she's like genuinely fangirling. It's not like making fun of it, like she would make fun of Nenji's hair. This is like genuinely cool to her.
of course not.
This is the first time I've seen one in real life. Oh, wow.
Is your friend okay?
Can I help you?
No. This girl. She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file. Yuri
They both are.
Fuyusaka. You're the one next to her, in the red glasses. Her, too.
Yep.
Tomi Kisaragi, I think.
Oh, she's got glasses. See if if she turns, her glasses glare.
Nah.
No. Okay. I think it may have just been Ida. If so, great touch.
Oh god, we can't talk to her anymore? Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, we got information to check the locker room. Let's start there.
You stay here.
I knew I should have done Natsuno first, and I didn't.
I can see it clearly now. The primary suspect. I am certain. Their intentions were not pure.
My good. It's so much better when you know. It's way better.
Because this is just a chance for 426 to get to play several different characters. Like, Erica and fucking... just everyone else. Oh, hey.
Hey, Nenji. Something's bothering him.
Ooh, okay.
Can I help?
She's an Iori? Not her, Tomi.
I hate that I can't ask about Natsuno anymore. That's shit.
Did you see that cute handkerchief? The one tied to the fence on the roof? I wonder whose it is.
Wait, can we go back to the
Yeah.
roof?
Sort of sign to her
Yeah,
lover?
yeah. Especially since we saw Nenji head this way. Maybe we'll meet him on the roof? Handkerchief's gone. Oh, wait, no, there it is.
Hello.
Is he smoking?
Ogata.
Nah, I didn't see him. I thought I saw him with a cigarette for a second.
Why are you here?
It's a public roof, ain't it?
I said, why are you here?
Just checking if my handkerchief was dry yet.
That handkerchief was yours?
Yeah. So what?
I thought it was a girl's.
Are you trying
so
to pick a
intense.
fight with me?
So antagonistic.
Not me. Never.
I love it so much.
So about Minami.
What are you getting embarrassed for? You've called her that since you were kids, right?
Right. So, Nachan, you know she's gone missing?
Yeah, I do know. I suspect the black suits have something to do with that.
Why do you say that?
I saw Minami being chased by them one time.
You what? What the hell is going on? Damn, Four Eyes never mentioned that little detail.
I also heard rumors about some kid in middle school. I guess he's been looking for her too. Something fishy's going on.
That's Keitaro, because he's in what is currently a middle school uniform.
Right, he is.
But it's getting complicated. I can't keep up.
The
This
agent
game
on
story in a
Nachan's case.
nutshell.
The agent on Nachan's case. Shinonome. Do I have to ask her for help after all? I mean, she is pretty messed up too.
Have I answered enough of your questions yet? Get lost.
Well, she's not gonna say thank you, but yes, you were very helpful.
So this is Ogata's handkerchief.
I think it may be ill-advised to associate with hoodlums.
Dialogue is so awkward, but it's so good. Again, it's intentionally awkward. Like
Did you see
it
that
was
cute
infuriating
handkerchief?
in
The
Royal
one
when
tied to the
when
fence on the roof?
Kazumi talked
I
like
wonder who it
this,
is.
and I was
You
expected
think
to
it's some
take it
sort of
seriously.
sign to her lover?
But as a
Oh.
joke, no, it's great. Alright, can you go to the athletics building? There we go. Alright, yeah. And we can try going to the
You stay
tracks
here.
locker.
You're on the track team, right?
I'm a second year and captain of the track team.
I love her voice, and I wish I knew who that voice was.
Did
Like,
you
for a
need
s-
something?
For a small character, that is very good acting.
I wanted to ask you about Natsuno Minami.
She skipped out on our last few training sessions, but I guess she's out sick.
Did she look sick to you?
She looked fine to me, right?
Yep, I thought so too. Hello. I think it was after that one incident. That's when Minami-san started skipping training. And school too, I guess.
What incident?
There was a fire in the North building.
Oh yeah!
Okay, they're gonna be taking us to the girls' bathroom first, clearly.
Okay.
Maybe it's unrelated. But
Nachan.
I really love how natural the NPCs sound in this game. It's so easy for games to kind of...
Nachan started skipping her training sessions for track. Could it be related?
It's so easy for games to kind of dip in quality when it comes to NPCs because it's just a short recording. It doesn't really matter as much as the main cast. You save budget where you can. But when NPCs sound very natural alongside the main cast, it helps so much for immersion. Like, it's very, don't get me wrong, it is very funny that in Persona games, the background NPCs sound awful. Like, it's funny and all, but it's a little immersion breaking.
Also, North Building fire. In the girls' bathroom incident, that's also when 426 crosses over from the Tomi android to the Tamao android.
Right.
AKA becomes Erika Iba.
A fire? In the North building?
yeah, I heard an explosion started it.
Really? I heard it was arson.
Could be both. Small thing, but I love
on the
Yuki's
track
run
team?
cycle.
Yes. Oh, yeah?
Natsuno Minami is too, right? Did you notice anything strange about her? Besides her being absent from school?
Well, depends what you define as strange, but Natsuno did stop coming to training, but I'd still see her in the locker room.
Doing what?
It seemed like she was there to get something.
Something like...
Some kind of UFO-looking thing? I don't know exactly. It just looked like a box when it was in her bag.
a box in the locker room, huh?
Yeah.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said Nachan went into the locker room to get a box, and described it as some kind of UFO gadget.
Also, I've praised this in other stories. Yuki's story is great because we get to have the character actively attempting to solve a mystery. This is why Sekigahara is so good, this is why Keitaro is so good, this is why Shu is so good, this is why Tomi's and Nenji's are so good. I feel like some of the stories have a bit less of this. People like Hijiyama are extremely reactive rather than proactive. But the proactive stories are just so much more fun to do. And even in cases like Ryoko, we just... honestly, most of them are really good, and it's only a few that I think somewhat suffer for it.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess when you point it out that way, the ones that are reactive have a lot of the, I guess you could say, biggest set pieces scenes going on. Like, a good amount of Kisaragi is technically reactive since she gets thrown in a situation and not a lot is explained to her until later. But there's also some investigative part in Kisaragi's as well. Natsuno's is also kind of a decent mix of reactive and investigative since she is actively trying to figure out what's going on, but most of it is reactive because she's getting the biggest plot reveals in her route. So...
You know anything about the fire in the North building?
No.
No.
Lamau.
Simple answer.
I feel like we don't want to go there yet, if we want to do North
sure?
Building first.
You sure?
You heard anything about that fire in the North building?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything.
Well, that's
Very
a
quick to
fucking
answer.
lie.
Not to mention, he was very quick to answer that one. Like, very quick.
Excuse me, that room is for authorized personnel only?
It's just a damn
Oh,
locker room.
sure, but Nenji could get in there just fine.
Can't get in the locker room as long as that ditz is around. Guess I have no choice. I gotta ask for her help. Yo, Aiba. I want to take a look around the track room, but that goody two-shoes over there keeps stopping me.
You want me to be a decoy?
What, you don't want to do it?
Oh, good heavens! You and I are partners, Takamiya-san. I shall not let you down.
I love how I can't pick a best 426 disguise because all of them are excellent. Like, how do you say that it's better than Sheba or better than Fluffy? Like, just all of them are so good.
Yeah, with hindsight, yeah, it's a tough one to pick. They're all so different, too.
Just hold her attention until I get inside the room. Wait for me out here when you're done.
I guess, Juro Izumi on the inside is quite the theater kid.
I beg your pardon.
I mean, he does have a squib.
True.
Yeah? I would like to inquire about Minami-san.
I mean, he is one, technically.
Oh, was there someone
Not yet,
else?
but will be.
Well, yeah. What did you want to know about Natsuno?
Oh. Well... Well...
Thank you, Erica. Very helpful.
Exits immediately.
Tiny nameplates. Nachans. Found it. This must be that notebook. The one that girl in Nachan's class was talking about. She said she saw her fervently scribbling into it. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be distracting that girl.
She was called over by her senpai, so off she went.
All you had to do was wait a couple minutes. Oh well.
Tiny nameplates. Nachans. Found it. Nothing I haven't already looked at.
Let's see, I think you can check the folder.
I'm just saying if there's any other interactables.
Yeah, the baskets aren't interactable.
What follows is an investigative record of important moments in time and space.
I love how when reading Natsuno's notebook, we get Natsuno's voice because Yuki knows it well enough that she just reads it in hers.
That's a good point. Most characters just kind of read it out loud in their own voice, but not here. Ooh.
I have finally encountered my destiny. He has arrived from outer space. An actual extraterrestrial being! In summary, whoa. Aliens really do exist.
Extraterrestrial being. An
Technically,
extraterrestrial being. Did Nachan make all this up? Or is it possible she really was abducted by aliens?
Oh, this game can be funny when it wants to be.
What follows is an investigative... These advanced life forms have managed to conquer time and space itself. Who could have dreamed that their technology had such capability?
That's kinda true.
An actual gateway to time travel, right in Tokisaka Shrine.
Less true.
Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe Nachan went there. Either way, it's definitely a clue. Yo, where's Tokisaka Shrine?
It's nearby, actually.
Yeah, not yet. I wanna read the rest of the files.
I thought I told you to wait outside.
I can't do that. The locker
No
room
other
at the
explanation.
athletics building. Just think of the drama that unfolds here.
Teenage girls get into drama, right?
What followed? He says he's looking for a robot. It's called Sentinel number 17. Writing inside of it seems to enable him to fight against evil aliens.
Sentinel number 17. A robot. Could this be what Four Eyes was talking about? Is this the weapon Shikishima is developing?
Ooh, perceptive.
Nami's notebook.
Yeah, you already asked her about the fire and the shrine. Alright.
Black suits.
Uh-oh.
So interestingly, this is a very long section with a lot of plot in it that's not like a scene we can revisit.
Really? Oh yeah, you're right, because actually playing it isn't possible. You can only kind of watch the story sections. Yeah, that's why replaying this game on, finished files is pretty much impossible.
Hey,
Don't talk to me.
I'm Takamiya with the SIU. I assume you've heard about me?
So you're the student on the inside.
So you're not here to supervise me? What's the deal then?
We
voice
received new
sounds
intel.
familiar.
Confidential information from Shikishima was brought here.
About those weapons?
Cram it, will you? Just ignore me. Worry about your own mission.
Can't place it. Very familiar though.
Worry about your own mission. Just ignore me. Cram it, will you? Confidential information from Shikishima was brought here. We received new intel. So you're the student on the inside. Don't talk to me.
I can't place it. It sounds so familiar though. I need to know my voices better. I may know them pretty well, but it's not good enough.
Yo, where's Tokisaka? I should go check it
There
out.
we go.
Take me there, will ya? I'm gonna go grab my bag. I'll meet you at the front gate.
I'm not sure I remember them actually reaching the shrine, but it could just be a gap. Oh my goodness, there's
it
way more than
splits.
I expected.
Okay. It fucking splits. I love that. So, clearly we're not supposed to be able to get to the girls' bathroom yet, because, well, we can't. So,
Yeah.
even though it's not the top route, I'm gonna call this Chapter 1, because it's the first chapter we're actually capable of doing.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
when the flowcharts get complicated like this. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very fun to figure it out.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said Nachan went into the locker room to get a box and described it as some kind of UFO gadget. Shinonome.
What you know, Ryoko?
Hey,
Yuki Takamiya, weren't you told not to contact me?
Shinonome. There's something I need to speak to you about.
Alright, fine. Make it quick.
She knows a
So
lot, but
before
whether or not she
Natsuno
remembers
Minami
it.
vanished, I heard she was being pursued by men in black suits. If that's true, you've got some serious explaining to do.
I've already told you. Natsuno Minami has to do with my investigation. But I can tell you one thing for certain. We didn't kidnap her. If we had, there'd be no need for this investigation in the first place.
Are you giving me your word on that?
Get back to your assignment.
And that irritated expression.
Wait,
Yes.
there was something you said before. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. You said you hid something for me.
Oh, right. You told me to hide it.
Ooh, okay. So, us as the players haven't seen this yet, but so okay, they've.
I think I know what.
Yeah.
You don't remember, do you? It was in the passageway to the old school building.
Yep, I know what scene's coming up.
The old school building? What happened there?
Yeah, she doesn't remember. She
You were
really doesn't
watching
remember what she
something.
did.
It was being shown through a projector, and you started crying.
A projector?
Yeah, and you were saying something about Four Eyes.
Mr. Ida? Oh, so sudden. My pills.
Take your pills.
And if we don't know what Ryoko's deal is yet,
Shinonome.
as we wouldn't in this order, that's suspicious as fuck.
Wait, are we not going to see it? Oh, we are going to see it. Oh, hold on. Erica Iba.
I think we can go down multiple paths. I'm gonna try and go down the top path instead of the middle one.
Sorry to make you wait, Takamiya-san.
I want to try and do
Okay.
them in order, and it's not really Ryoko's turn yet.
Okay,
Shall
fair
we
enough.
get going?
Give me a minute. It seems Shinonome has forgotten what happened in the old building's passageway, but I remember.
Huh?
It seems to be pushing you to do it. Yeah, it's pushing you to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I guess this is in order then.
It wasn't too long after I transferred here, I saw her. She was near the old school building.
Not too long after you transferred here, huh?
Yeah, then that's the ending. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is chapter 1, because we can't go to other chapters before this. Even though it's
Yeah.
not the top, which happens sometimes. Sometimes we get multiple available at the same time, and then I just go top down, but sometimes we're not gonna have that freedom. Just because I label chapter numbers in the descriptions of the videos. So I want to figure out exactly what it is.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I was thinking there were fewer people around here. So, this is the old school building. I heard it's gonna be demolished soon. No doubt it is old. It was built during the war.
So that explains why we never see it in the other three... Well, we only ever see underground or pre-destruction in 2105. And then we only see destruction in Sector 2 and 3. So yeah, of course we
Yeah.
never see the old school. What am I thinking? Ignore me.
Yeah, we very,
Seems like a
very
shame,
briefly
really.
saw the school in 2024, but I mean very briefly. Not enough to actually know if the school was still here, but it probably wasn't.
This place is so quiet.
When was that?
That was in like the Megami's prologue, I think, where she's flashing back to Izumi saying goodbye
Oh,
to
yes,
her.
yes, okay.
Would have been a perfect place to hang out. Sakura High School. If I had been serious about my studies, I wonder if I could have gone into Sakura the normal way. Yeah, right. Huh?
My ID is now registered. I'm shutting off your AI function.
Or BJ.
Search for it. It's somewhere in your memory. Look for the information on me and Mr. Ida.
Gosh, that feels cruel even. I'm gonna shut off your mind.
2188, Ryoko. We do not see you often.
Very rarely. I want to pay extra attention to this since...
Also, I think it's a really
had-
interesting choice to put in a bunch of Ryoko stuff in Yuki's route, which is immediately before Ryoko's, so if you pick Yuki first, it really gives you a lot of incentive to check out Ryoko after this.
Yeah.
Really good design. They do a great job at really encouraging you to hop around and try lots of different paths. They always find a way to keep you interested.
Especially for when these routes open up. It's just like, you learn a lot about the character and then it opens up. It's basically telling you, play this right now.
Is this me from the future?
His love was nothing but empty words, Mr. Ida. He was using me right from the very start. I was such a fool. We are all that remains of humanity, and still we deceive each other. So filled with hate, I have had enough.
This can't be real.
Humanity has always been fated for ruin. Project Ark was a mistake, but it is already in its second stage. I cannot stop it. All I can do is derail it. I have linked in parts of the terraforming project. The heavy machinery will then purge humans from all sectors. If everything goes according to plan, the final phase will be reset.
I think I got this scene significantly later than this point on my first
No,
playthrough.
I pretty much got it the same time we were finding it here.
And all sectors will fall into a never-ending loop. What remains will be a peaceful world, finally free of humanity.
No, I couldn't have.
Gosh, that's...
Yeah, I thought the scene was a lot later in the game for me. It might have been.
This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its end.
I feel like most of the Project Art stuff was pretty late.
A lot of
We have
it,
no
yeah.
need for a future.
What
I
in
think
the
I was a
hell?
little harder on that reasoning when I first got through this game. It's like, really? That's the whole reason the plot happened? But in hindsight, no. It's very fitting that one of the last humans alive, like, I'm pretty sure this was after a lot of the 15 where had already died. She's one of, like, basically the last two, and she's like, no, I'm done. I'm done. We are not worth saving. I'm done. And, like, it makes sense for this story that's about the fight for the future of humanity to be kind of caused by someone who completely gives up in it. And now all that's left is these kids that have to fight that against all odds. Like, no, this is thematically very, very fitting. I don't think I gave that information the credit it deserves, and I don't think a lot of people do, because that's the reason a lot of people hate Ryoko. They're like, what? She started the whole plot because a guy betrayed her? Like, no, it's because she gave up on humanity after all she's seen. And she's like one of the last two alive. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just her and Ida at that point. Yeah, she'd give up.
It can't be.
Hey. Wait a minute. You're the girl that was with Four Eyes. Shinonome, right?
It's impossible.
Are you okay?
Did I
Here's how
do
much
it?
she knows.
Was it really me? I destroyed the world? No, I won't believe it. Mr. Ida would never deceive me.
God, the manipulation runs deep with
It
Ryoko.
really does. Like, you gotta feel sorry for her. Like, on the one hand, she kind of sealed her own fate with this, but it's sad too.
I feel
And that
really
even-
sorry for this Ryoko, because I have lived through this level of manipulation before, where you feel like you can't be deceived or wronged by someone that
Yeah.
you trust, and it's very, very difficult, because deep down you know that they would, but you can't accept it because everything around you will break. And it just, it's terrifying.
Like,
What
I
are
don't
you talking about?
Again, I don't blame her for being manipulated by that awful man at all. Like, that's not her fault. She's his victim. Like, even millions of years later, thousands of loops, she's still this man's victim. Like, gosh.
There's no way.
And through being his victim, she hurts so many other people, including herself. It's tragic.
Did I do it? Was it really me? I destroyed the world? No, I won't believe it. Mr. Ida would never deceive me.
What are you talking about?
There's no way.
Like,
That
that's a
isn't
heck of a
my
realization.
future.
that's one heck of a realization. Like, yeah, I did this. Like, even if it's a completely different version of you from a long time ago, that's still a version of you that just completely gave up and basically forced you she is now to endlessly suffer forever.
Okay? Come on, stand up. Who were you talking about? Was it Four Eyes?
If that's the future we're heading for, then what good are these?
Shit.
And the way that we don't necessarily understand the full context of this yet, but this is Ryoko basically transitioning to suicidal ideation, which is so big, and we can tell that Yuki recognizes this because what good are the pills that I'm taking? Well, I mean, you're taking the pills for a reason. Something really bad probably happens if you don't take them. So Yuki understands, oh shit, this is bad. And with post-game context, we understand this will effectively kill her.
Like, quite literally. Also, I wanted to say, with the wording, again, it leads you into automatically assuming, like, oh, that's my future. I grow up into the person that destroys the world. Like, but no, with context, she's not saying future as in that, you know, I'm going to be this person. It's our future, this loop is destruction, and it was my old self's fault. So when she says future, she's not talking about time travel. She's talking about loops.
Well, I don't think Ryoko understands that. I don't think Ryoko knows that 2188 is not her.
Okay. The wording is just vague enough to it leaning either way, but I'll have to pay attention to what she knows at this point to be sure. I'll keep an eye out for that.
I think true understanding of 2188 is extremely restrictive.
Fair enough.
Very few people know about it. Like, even the adults that have been looping don't necessarily know about it.
Okay.
Here. Don't you need these?
Like, 426 knows about it, and the people 426 tells about it know about it. I don't think there's anyone else.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That's
I
a
guess.
pretty damn limited club.
Why? Why are you trying to help me?
Like, obviously everyone would fill in everyone on everything post-game, but we never see it. So...
Yeah.
Well, you're my senpai at the SIU, so...
It's a lot. Yeah. When she first met her, she's like, I don't like you. And then she sees her at her lowest, and she's like... Again, she hated, like, and this is your superior. And here she is, seeing her at her lowest, trying to help her, and like, well, you're my senpai at the SIU. So she is genuinely trying to help her. A girl she didn't like before.
Another instance of Yuki being able to take down her walls sometimes.
Don't you need these?
Why? Why are you trying to help me?
Well, you're my senpai at the SIU, so... Oh, yeah. That thing is crazy. Is it a new kind of projector or something? Huh. So how do you work this thing? I want to see that video again. Huh? Hey! Are you alright?
Get that thing out of here, please. Don't tell Mr. Ida. Don't tell anyone, please.
Her story really, really is tragic.
Oh, we have another scene. Oh shit.
I didn't think it'd still be going, wow.
I really love how much Ryoko focus we're getting. This is cool.
Yeah, me too.
Because soon, it's finally going to be time to dive into Ryoko, who we have really not seen a whole lot of up to this point. She's one of the more elusive protagonists, because she doesn't really interact with many people. We don't get to play her until a decent way into the game.
Can't believe you collapsed on me like that.
She's very isolated.
Hey, whoa. You sure you're okay to get up? You alright? Here. It's your medicine.
Take your pills. There you go.
Morimura made you take those pills too. It was the first thing she did when I carried you in here. Are you sure it's okay to take so much of it, I mean?
I don't understand. Why did you have my medicine?
You threw the bottle on the ground, so I picked it up for you.
I threw it?
Yeah. Anyway, about that thing. Are you sure it was okay?
Huh? What?
The thing you told me to hide.
I said no such thing.
Are you trying to play games with me? You were babbling on and on about that damn Four Eyes. And crying. A lot.
What? Me?
Lush.
Embarrassed.
Don't lie to me.
What the hell is going on with this girl?
Shouldn't she know that she's prone to losing memories at this point? I mean, I guess I can never really know. I don't know.
Yeah, yes and no.
It literally just happened.
Like, her mind goes so often, it's just... She has to probably readjust herself every time she wakes up and
Shit,
just think she's in
seriously?
a different situation every time.
What are those for, anyways?
I can't think straight unless I take them.
Oh my goodness,
dude.
you've taken like
Looks
12!
like bad news to me.
You're gonna overdose!
It's just a sign of how much she's deteriorating.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm
'Cause
fine. Takamiya-san, please, just stay out of this.
Sekigahara and Ryoko have definitely been in this for a while, and Ryoko, I think, got hit harder and is being actively fucked with mentally.
Yeah.
She's under a lot of mental stress.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just...
You don't look too well. Maybe some medicine would make you feel better.
Morimura.
No, don't take it! Gosh. The lighting!
And the way that the lighting shifts to make them look shady. Oh, she knows.
I love that so much. Like, no, get away from them, no. I love it.
Right, so we've just turned off autosave, and it's prompting us to do it in between each chapter. That's actually really good.
Okay.
I don't know how
That's
to
helpful.
like manually do that, but anytime I play this game, I'm gonna try and make that the default.
I think you just went to the settings and turned off autosave.
Ryoko Shinonome 2188. In footage from 2188, Ryoko Shinonome is brokenhearted after realizing that Tetsuya Ida has been using her from the very beginning. She loses all hope for humanity and alters Project Arc so that the heavy machinery will purge humans from all sectors. Her goal was to trigger a reset every time the project reaches its final process, causing all sectors to fall into a never-ending loop. So, we've seen this before we've seen Tomi and Nenji realize that the enemies from the destruction battles are used for a terraforming project. Here, we've been told that heavy machinery in a terraforming project, this abstract thing we don't understand, is going to purge humans. Once we see both of them, it really connects it for us. Like, oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
the kaiju are heavy machinery that is meant to kill us, but it's also meant to be terraforming, and Ryoko fucked the thing so that they would kill us. What's the deal there? Like, it's a very big hint towards the true nature of what's going on. I love
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
naturally they spread all of this information. It's so good.
I do have to give praise to pretty much how dark the concept of what is supposed to be humanity's last colony just being endlessly killed, then rebuilt, then killed, and rebuilt. It's horrifying.
So, Me from the Future and Suspicious Pills are immediately before Nut-chan's gone and Keep Your Nose Out, which means there'd be the 2 slots that were filled in her route as well.
Because that's what happened. Because the reason she has BJ in the first place is because she shot Natsuno and stole BJ from her.
And that's why she's stranded. Yes, okay, yeah.
That's like there's kind of irony to how much
and of course
Yuki
she's
is
investigating. She's investigating because she doesn't even remember doing it anymore.
Yeah, that's like there's kind of an
course.
irony to Yuki saying like, you know, like I'm finding her. It's like I'm going to find her, and Ryoko's like, stay out of this. This is my assignment, and like, you did it. You're the reason why she's gone.
And those are the only 2 scenes added, because the entire rest of that was investigation, basically.
Yeah, just watching everything in order through the event archive does not do the story justice, since there's so much that happens in the actual game.
Well, apparently we have more of her, so it's not Ryoko time yet.
Really, I'm surprised.
Do we have any final thoughts?
Really, that just goes to highlight how much of a tragedy Ryoko's story really is, and is a slight tease to how horrifying it is to play her route, because I have not played. I guess we'll get into it when we start her route, but the way her route is framed is not something I have seen another game attempt. Granted, I haven't, played too many indie games that probably do a lot of, losing your sanity sort of stuff, but still, it's very unique, and I look forward to starting it once we lock out Yuki.
There's a subgenre of visual novels that love to do it.
Yeah, I haven't played too many of those, so it's unique to me because I have not expanded my media literacy enough. Still, it's great.
And with that, I think we're going to call it there. We have another quite long video.
I did not expect this one to be so long.
Both of these Yuki videos that we've recorded today have been an hour long, so clearly we have a lot to talk about with her. Thank you all for
She's a great character.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, smash the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload, and leave a comment in the comment section because it boosts the algorithm, and the whole point of this series was to begin a discussion in a spoiler-safe place for this series, or game rather, because I'm tired of how quiet this fandom is and I want to spark more discussion, because this game deserves to be talked about and analysed deeply and praised. This game is fucking phenomenal, and I am so happy I've been able to play it multiple times. Everyone should.
Yeah, it's really worth a replay. Like, this proves to me that replaying this game is a whole different experience in of itself.
Yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Hamburger Chariot and Mirth Mouser signing out. See you, everybody.
We'll see you then.